Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, you have the overhead view today because happy Halloween. Today I already look like I'm in my Halloween costume when I'm not. I look like a hot mess, so no, I ain't getting on camera. I mean, I have to have a little bit of pride, right? A little bit. Okay. So, happy Halloween. I hope you have a spooktacular day. Okay, let's get into our messages for Halloween. And as you know, Halloween is all about the spookiness. It is when the veil is thinnest between the spirit world and the earthly plane. Great time for connecting to ancestral roots and connecting to those on the other side. Oh, card flew out for us, huh? And I am using the Halloween Oracle, the Halloween Tarot, and I forget that one. Something of the night. Oracle. Graveyard. Unnecessary fear. You know, when you think about it, people fear that other side. People fear the spirit world. And I don't like to criticize religious leaders or particular religions, so I'm not going to single anybody out because I know I don't like it when they come in my channel and they blast me for reading cards. But it's between Hollywood and some religious organizations that makes us fearful of the spirit world. Why is that? Is it because it gives us us as human beings more power, more power over ourselves, because we can get guidance from angels and spirit guides and loved ones on the other side, instead of submitting to the mind control? Just saying. That's just my opinion. Mind control who wants a boatload of money from us, right? You know, that's it. You don't even want to get me on the tangent of those that say, oh, we're starving, but they're driving Cadillacs, you know. But anyhow, the graveyard is the fear. Unnecessary fear. And it's also, the graveyard is, again, take the unnecessary fear off that card, and I would be saying connecting to those who have passed, who in spirit want to pass on their wisdom to you. Ancestrals. I almost did this because I'm so used to doing that to the camera. Ancestral. Oh my, the DNA. We're talking about connecting to our ancestors. Yes. Death. The eternal cycle begins here. I mean, does that scream? I don't know. That is so loud. It's almost breaking my eardrums, of connecting to our ancestors on the other side who have passed, who have transitioned out of their 3D bodies already. Wow. And that's exactly what I opened this reading talking about. Wow. Let's see what the House of Night has. House of Night. That's it. Without me thinking about it, it came. This is the wisdom of the House of Night, based on a book series that they were supposed to make into a miniseries on TV. I never saw it. But there was like 12 or 13 books, maybe more, to the series, and I read every single one of them. Fantastic series. It's about a school of vampires. Okay. And there is a goddess. She's goddess of the night. Goddess Nyx, who kind of sends the messages through this deck. And oh my, I just got a tingling on the right side of my head as soon as I said God is Nyx. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get a couple cards here. Conclusion. Forbidden. That's the number 18. 18 corresponds to the star energy. And this is a 12 to the Hanged Man. I think what this is saying is the forbidden is more about something that you know is not for you. Something that we know is unhealthy. And Nyx is saying, no. That is a no card. That is, so it is no. Don't move forward in a certain particular direction. It's time to shift. It's time to transform. It's time to make changes. It's time to conclude a chapter in your life. And the overarching here is like, you know, these are messages coming from your ancestors. They're saying, they're asking you, what are you doing right now? I don't know who they're talking to. But it's like they're saying you're going in the wrong direction. You need to change. Okay? I'm also feeling, yeah, this is the end of a chapter here. And there's something about a forbidden door. Oh, some of you were told not to follow a particular star, not to follow a particular path. You were told no. I'm really curious about that. And I think it goes back to that mind control that I was talking about. Whether it is something in the family, or something in the workplace, or something in an organization, religious organization. It's almost like somebody watching this has been told, keep the door to the other side closed. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. You were told to keep the door to the other side closed. And your ancestors definitely want to communicate to you. They're saying death is not something to be feared. And they're saying that whoever this is telling you to keep this door closed. They're instilling fear in you, unnecessary fear. Wow, that is a message in itself. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do a different spread for today. Oh, okay. 3 of Pumpkins. That is the 3 of Pentacles. That's a group. That's a team. Dead center. Okay, we got the Empress. Time to cut. Strength. The Moon. Yeah, there's that fear. And the Hanged Man. You know, I mentioned the Hangman energy, suspension. I think that it is time for you to see things in a different perspective, a different light. Okay? There is a sense of enlightenment here that is coming through your instincts and in your intuition. And there is this energy of you stepping into your Empress power and knowing what you have to bring to the table, and you're nurturing something that you've become enlightened about. And there is a sense of having the strength to face certain fears, and I feel that this fear is connected to a particular person. I feel like it is involving a group of people. It's more, it could be work related, it could be religious related. It is some kind of group. Okay. Eight of Wands. That is communicating. That is things that are happening. Swift change. Maybe a change of your environment, your physical environment, your group that you are in. There is something here that you really want to do, but there is this hesitation because of somebody saying, oh, no, you can't do that. And they're giving you every reason in the book to fear it. King of Ghosts, that's the King of Cups. There's the Star, and I mentioned it too, did I not? Six of Swords, known as the Six of Bats in this deck. And the Emperor. Wow. Holy moly. We have a matching suite, a power couple here. The Empress and the Emperor. This is screaming a power couple here with a third party interference. You're on board with somebody, but you had somebody else interfering. For some of you, it's like, don't open that door. It could be that you dealing with relationships as well. This could be very much of your divine counterpart that you are being told, don't open that door. Don't open it. Don't do it. But it seems to be something that was written in the stars. Something that was truly meant for you. Now, this could be friendship. This could be a work opportunity. This could be some sort of, it could be a romantic situation. But it just feels very much like somebody trying to steer you away from it. And I feel very much like it has to do with religious factors. With that said, other energies that I'm getting coming through, and believe me, the energy, I mean, there's like, I'm being bombarded with messages for different situations. I don't want, if I went through each situation, I will be here for an hour. Okay. But let me say another one that's coming up is somebody has a set of parents that are in the afterlife. Okay. That set of parents went to the stars. Under mysterious circumstances. I feel like that there are some unanswered questions in regards to this. Okay. There's another deck I want to get out here. Hold on. As soon as it comes to me. It's actually hiding. Let me see if it's in here. Yes, it is. Here it is. Okay. I had another one in mind. But that deck is eluding me right now. I had just gotten, no it didn't. There it is. There it is. It's called the Boo Tarot. It's a little bit more lighthearted than this other ghost deck, spirit deck. And it's this one kind of goes a little bit more with the theme of Halloween too. Kind of reminds me of Casper in this deck. Okay. I want to do a little bit of clarifying, but I want to see what it is. Because there is a message coming in here about it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Somebody wants to say stop your mourning, but I want to know what this mysteriousness is, this mystery. There's a mystery surrounding a passing. This is probably going to be a little bit specific, not going to be for everybody. The devil. Whoever lost your parents mysteriously, Ace of Wands, it may be a specific parent, may not be both of them, but it feels like both of your parents are she, I feel like a mother is just saying, yes, there was mysterious circumstances. The Chariot. Somebody had ill intentions towards her. Or them. King of Rods with the Page of Cups. I'm feeling like that there was I felt it, I should have said this earlier, but I feel like a car accident where somebody lost their parents in a car accident. But somebody's having questions. And I think that whoever has those questions surrounding this car accident, your intuition's kicking in, but you just can't prove it. You just don't know. Perhaps you're looking for confirmation. And they are saying to you, trust your intuition, you are correct. There was some foul play involving that car accident. I want to say something with the brakes. Possibly with the brakes. Because I'm seeing not a full clean cut, but somebody puncturing or just a small little tiny slit in a brake lining. That may have been ruled a failure of the brakes, but somebody did actually puncture the brake lining on purpose. That investigation of this accident made it looked like that there was just a hole in the brake line, that maybe from wear and tear or rust or something, but it was put there purposely. It's like I'm seeing this really tiny gadget, tiny puncture thing or something, just a tiny hole, just enough for the brake fluid to slowly leak out, And I'm seeing a highway, and all of a sudden there's no brakes. Just, I don't know who that's for. And I'm not surprised I'm getting a message, because this is Halloween, All Hallows Eve. But this is something very specific. But for most, this is, you know, we got this message up here. We got this message down here about coming together with the divine masculine and the divine feminine integrating together. That may have been waiting for a long time on this. But we do have a third party interference here. And I'm not seeing it as a love triangle. I'm seeing it as more of somebody in a place of authority, being that it is the cups suit. The cups often represent the spiritual side, the soul, the heart space. Those are the nurturers. Those are the people in healthcare. And you would even find clergy. Because, you know, I went on that little spiel about religious leaders, right? They could be clergy, counselors, but there is something here that somebody was saying, keep that door shut. And I feel very much that it has to do with religious factors. I'm being called to the romance angels. This is probably going to be a longer read than what I intended to. But that's okay. The reading, whether it's 10 minutes or 50 minutes, when Spirit's done, right? Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. Separation. New love. Okay. There is definitely something being influenced here, probably from the past, and it is trying to stop you from moving forward towards new love that seems to be your divine counterpart, your divine masculine or your divine feminine. And I don't know why I want to say this, but I'm going to say it. I'm getting a message of you can't go through that. And this is coming from, I feel like somebody was told this by a clergy. Very strict, old school clergy. Minister, priest, whatever. You can't go through that door. You have been yoked with somebody else. And in God's eyes, there is no divorce. It's almost like even if you go through that separation and you divorce somebody, legally in the earthly plane, somebody telling you, well, up in the ethereal, you're still yoked, you're still married. And you go towards your divine counterpart that you feel drawn to, you're being told you're committing adultery in God's eyes. You are being forbidden to divorce. And whoever you're divorcing, I am going back to this set of cards over here because the devil card is sticking out. Whoever you are divorcing, I mean, the situation has gotten totally toxic. Totally toxic. And, you know, it feels like you're being drawn to move away out of that toxicity, but because of old school religious beliefs, you're being told you're stuck. You're not stuck. That's why Spirit's bringing this message to you. That's why your ancestors are screaming at you. Your soul's screaming at you. Because who that resonates with, you had a past life with that devil. And karma's, and it's coming around and repeating in this life. I'm seeing 1600s. Late 1600s. That you were with this person that represents the devil. And it ended very badly. And now you're finding yourself in that situation in this lifetime. And in this lifetime, you have a chance to close that karmic cycle, close the door. Conclude this chapter of your life. It's over. Okay? And you have somebody else is telling you can't do that. You chose this person in this lifetime. Somebody very old school. I'd love to know who that person is. Because I see your situation. And it's not good. It's very toxic. The A word even. Abuse. You know what I'm saying? Potentially. For some. Verbal or physical shit going on. Or both. Yeah. So, with that said, you know, there was a lot of messages that was going on in this reading. Anyhow, I think that it is time to kind of end this here. I know that this seems like this was all over the place. But I think Spirit was trying to reach a couple different collectives in this one. Okay. I'm going to stop there. I love you all. And I'm going to see you in the next reading. Love and light.